It's the Cable MTG Show.
Hey. Oh, man. The old bordered cards are looking real zesty. That's a hell of an update. That is a hell of an update. I love it. It is also Oko here and Demonic Tutor. They're reasonable pack one pick ones. Hell, even Swords to Plowshares is up there. I'm going to take an Academy, though. Maybe we can wheel that Mox Opal. Awesome. Into Mana Vault. That's not bad. That's not bad. Follow-up, hum. I'm just getting lost in like how good the old bordered cards look. Yes, Hippo, we are here to learn at the Academy. That is the plan. Hey, the guy, 420, how's it going? I'm excited to play with more Modern Horizons 3 tomorrow. And this weekend, oh man. Oh, I should have no stream on Friday. Or no stream on Saturday in the stream title. Let folks know. Wow, Retrofitter. Retrofitter's got to be the Academy card, huh? Back in the day, there's like, I would pass Stack Faden so rarely, but we're definitely grabbing this. This is so good with Academy. E-Tutor would be a great wheel. This is a hell of a start. Hell of a start we got here. Could take Mindstone, could take Blightsteel. One issue with passing Blightsteel is it might let somebody else think that Artifacts is open. Like, they're like, oh shit, and then I can grab Tinker or whatever. But I think Preordain's, like, much better in the average Artifact deck. Helping you see the Academy more often. Making sure you don't flood the fuck out. Possibly you're supposed to take the Blightsteel there, just for, like, signaling purposes. And then you could, of course, also find the Tinker later and win off of it. In general, I feel like if you take care of your mana base in the Artifact deck, you'll just win, though. And Preordain's a step in that direction. This is not a crazy start to just taking Cryptic Command. Third Path is sweet with Academy. I haven't really done that. I haven't really popped off with Third Path. Part of the issue with Third Path is actually like having red mana in your mana base, right? There's a lot of artifacts that are white, so you end up blue-white a lot. Then Jeskai a little bit kind of a tough sell. Like, if you want to splash with this card, right? Maybe it'd be fine. I'm going to take Cryptic. Teferi's hot. I'm going to take Palantir. Palantir's, like, okay in Academy deck. It gets a lot better if you actually get the workshops to drop it into play on turn 1. But that's the goal, right? That's kind of what we're doing here. What Modern Horizons card am I really excited for to try out in Legacy? Currently, the two cards that I'm the most excited about in Legacy are the, you know, the free rampant growth for Nick Fit. I'll try that. I'll give it a spin. And then I also want to try out the blue-green Merfolk. I was really impressed. I had it in a sealed pool yesterday, and I was like, this card's fucked up. And the draw trigger gets around Orcs. And there's, like, already Legacy decks playing Shuko. Like, I think there's a lot of potential there. I'll take Tower here, I guess. A very low-confident pick there. Yeah, I usually want sweepers in these decks. That's why I'm, like, leaning towards white duels. Channel's kind of interesting. Maybe I should take Channel and then just, like, draft random Eldrazi. It's like a late Channel, too, right? I guess if I'm taking Channel, I should probably grab that Hex Drinker that I just passed. Yeah, I feel like Channel into Blightsteel is pretty rough. So hard to pass Strix, right? Because it's an artifact. But now we have Channel Sneak Attack. Maybe that does something. E-Tutor Wield. E-Tutor can grab Sneak Attack. Just add more colors. Hell yeah, Fulzum. I mean, there's a chance that I cut white here. And then just do like a light red splash for a sneak attack. It kind of depends on if I find something worth channeling into, right? And if we actually like add some Eldrazi here. One cool thing about being the artifact Eldrazi deck is that we can just cast it. We can just cast the top end stuff sometimes. Kind of makes a lot of mana. Ace up Tethros. Yeah, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the luck there, team kills. Yeah, there's definitely a blue-green deck. Because we passed that Oko, so it's like someone's in it. Could still take this drop, though. How exciting is this channel, huh? We kind of got to think about that. Is that worth... Grizzlebrand goes with sneak attack, but it does not go with channel. I think I'm going to grab the drop. I think I'm going to lean into it. I'm not really giving up much here anyway. Trying to think if Flash is interesting. Flash and channel don't really cheat the same things into play. Flash can be busted. Think about Metamorph. Just keep on grabbing artifact stuff. There's a Waterlogged Grove here too. Don't want to get too lost in the weeds, huh? Cradle. I think Cradle would be kind of like biting off more than I can chew currently. My 2-creature deck here. Solid chance we end up cutting green too. Like we'd never find anything worth channeling into, right? Then we'll just be like typical blue-white aggro. Or blue-white control, sorry. Now I have to think about, like, what are the chances that that flash wheels, I almost snagged it. Just in case. Frantic Search is kind of cute with Academy. Untap it for more mana. Think about Karn. Karn's always good in these decks. I think Karn's more likely to wheel than Frantic Search, but it's also better in the deck than Frantic Search. Know your octopus. I'll be surprised if I get anything interesting. But I figured I'd let folks know that I'm open to looking. Candelabra is solid. Nice Academy card, Really not my pack, Probably just grabbing Sunfall here. I guess this is Zagoth Triumph. You like that they made a bunch of cards old border? They were already old border, but they got a visual update. Triplicate Titan's almost interesting. I like the Once Upon a Time lets you see Academy more often. Yeah, Triplicate Titan's like right on the edge of being interesting to channel into. Random Talisman's fine. Go with Sneak Attack. The 9-drop? Yeah, but neither... It's like not really winning the game with Sneak Attack or channel, you know? It's not like, oh, now I can play these cards. You know, it's not... I kind of want an actual Eldrazi before I'm doing that. And then the 9-drop would be like a backup for that. So if I drafted it, it wouldn't do anything unless I got something better. Unless I got an Emrakul or something. So we went something that was less situational. Kind of a gross pack, I like Haywire Might over Nexus, but maybe I'm just supposed to draft Nexus. Just in case I don't have green. Just not a very exciting card. Just a little clunky is all. I actually really like Vampiric Tutor for Academy. Just add even more colors in here. We have like 8 Black Source. Ugly. Yeah, that pack went very poorly for us. Yeah, the font in the old border cards is like the original font now. Our star was so good, and this is starting to look a little train wrecky. Think about Ballista and Nettle Cyst. Trying to think which is more important to us here. I think I'm gonna grab Ballista. I am sorry to hear that, Ride or Die. That's a bummer. Breakups are always tough, huh? Hello, workshop. The good news is you're not going through a divorce, because those are miserable. Though I'm sure being told it could always be worse doesn't really help. Yeah, people's exciting. Manifold keys are exciting. If either of those wheeled, I'd be happy. I guess we're not as behind on playables as I thought. Library is good, but I'm going to do the Batter Skull. Give my workshop a little something something to do. Surround yourself with things that bring you joy. When I'm sad, I like to overeat. That's what I do. I would love to grab Crocus here and wheel Mightstone and Weakstone. I just don't think we can count on anything wheeling. Right now, we're like not full on playables. So grab the card I need. Bad advice. It's not. Yeah, it's not good advice. Hey, Philip Way. Thanks the 10 months. Thinking about Reprieve. I don't love it, but we can run it. I think it makes the deck. It matches the deck better than the Glimmer Lens would. I like Glimmer Lens a little bit better than Revoker, though you can play Revoker off Workshop. Revoker would be a sweet wheel. Well, Chalice is alright. One issue with this deck is we don't have like a ton of mana sinks for huge mana. It's like just Ballista right now. Pretty glad I grabbed that one. I guess we have Retrofitter. I'm glad you got some enjoyment from that, Sid. This could be a Snapcaster deck. We got like Cryptic and got some cantrips and stuff. Could be okay. I wonder if I can try splashing Once Upon a Time. We have like 2 green sources. Hopefully the Mox Up Lid Wield, How's Nexus been? It's been clunky. I haven't been impressed with it. But I'm short on playables, so I'm probably gonna play it here. Hey, there we go. There we go. Yeah, we never quite got there on in terms of mana sinks. We had a few counters though. Help us get ahead and stay ahead. I'm not Baki. Having like a card that I can't cast to make my like bad card slightly better is not good deck building, I don't think. So this would be 8 white sources. Like 10 bloom. So the Cryptic's a little iffy unless we already have Academy. I guess Candelabra can help with the Cryptic too. Leave you at 2 blue sources. You can flow it on tap with your white sources. Get there. Yeah, I think this is good. Oh, I have 2 more lands to give. Definitely a more controlling version of the artifact deck. Sure. Oh man, I could use that card. One of the issues with my deck is it's like gonna be kind of hard to actually win games. Yeah, basically if they play a draw 7, then I can reprieve it, and I want to untap and metamorph, kill their Bowmaster, is what I want to do here. So I don't want to reprieve the Bowmaster, because then they can just run the line back next turn. Little Academy Mirror. Haha! And then, yeah, the Metamorph is still an artifact. So we can Academy on the Palantir. Otherwise, I wouldn't have shocked myself. With the Metamorph, I would have just paid full form. If I couldn't use the mana here. Sometimes these artifact mirrors get real intricate. I could go face here. I kind of want to ping the Jace. Just prevent them from drawing. Or maybe I should be pinging their Orc. I guess mine becomes a 2-2 now. They didn't loot away Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I do not have time to look at standard decks right now, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have, Oh, they activated the Mystic Forge. It should have killed the 2-2. Killing the Jace made sense, but... Do I get to win? I do. Sweet. That was a hell of a good Metamorph, huh? It's about as good as Metamorph gets. I wonder if I should be playing Leyline Binding. I have 3 Tri-lands, and even if I just have an island and a plains, it's like a 4-mana removal spell, right? Maybe better than Nexus here. I'll play some random duels for the Leyline Binding. Link a Peaceful Turnip. To keep this or not to keep this? Oh, I never updated Stream Decker. Let me do that now. I guess I'm supposed to keep. Maybe like E-Tutor up Shorkai or something. Spike Brew? Yeah, I know how to find Spike's lists. I don't I don't need people to link them to me. He's also going to be like jamming decks in the early access, I assume. So I don't really want to play his decks, right? Wouldn't make any sense. Be a weird thing for me to do. I think it's turned up. I'll give it a look later. Nah, nothing too interesting, Cajun guy. Few ports of old lists. Trying out new cards. See if that new Soul Ring can hum a bit. The fact that I was a little skeptical that it would actually work. The new Soul Ring. But then, like, the one game of Historic we played yesterday, it fucking hummed. So I was like, well, okay, maybe. Maybe. Gotta play with the new toys, yeah. Am I just supposed to play a sweeper here? Kind of hate it. Yeah, just tutoring up Shortcut and activating seems a little bit more exciting, but the card Vengevine is individually not going to be bad, your activist boyfriend. It's whether or not you have a shell that can abuse it. It's not like there's like some magic card that could get printed where it's like all of a sudden an unkillable 4/3 that comes back for free is bad, right? Did anything stand out when I was testing the new cards? Yeah. Should I just be brewing Modern Horizons 3 and time out Modern Horizons 3? Is anyone interested in this shit? But someone's trying out a shell with new cards, your activist boyfriend. So when someone like has a new shell with new cards for it, then being like, no, it's bad. You know what I mean? Like it's maybe it is not. You don't know that, right? You want to see my take on New Goblins? New Goblins. Isn't they just like the one? I haven't, yeah. Here for your cube? Yeah, I assumed a lot of people would be. There's just going to be that tension. Dance with the new cards, monkey. This game's not going well. At least they don't have their academy either. They shock themselves. Maybe it's just for retrofitter activations. I can metamorph my retrofitter. Have some duels. I won't necessarily play your list, Andre Judd, but you can just post a link here. I'll take a look. I'm open to looking at stuff. I still can't untap this Mana Vault. Yeah, I wonder how different the game would have been if I just like tutored for Shorkai the first time. Let them have another turn with Akalai and Jace. I'm gonna move this along. Yeah, I think the opener was probably a mulligan. It'd be a little bit different if I had like a Soul Ring or something for the E-Tutor to find, but the E-Tutor just only can find gas in this deck. And then the gas is dependent on finding the Academy and the Workshop. It's like all in the wrong order, right? You kind of want the Workshop or the Academy in the opener. We did have some like loots and stuff to try and get things rolling, but I'm not surprised it didn't work out for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 5, I think. Titan's just slow. Bliss is nice against orcs at least, but I don't think it's enough. Mold to 5 on the play, and then E-tutors like a mold to 6. Yeah, you can post links. Herdemis. I'm glad I'm not getting spell pierced here. There we are. Three lands in a row. Should I untap Vault? I might untap Vault here. Wow, there were a lot of lands on top, huh? We've been to 4 lands. And a workshop got milled. And we drew a land for turn. Yeah, actual 6 lands in a row. Academy, no artifacts, huh? Yeah, the old border card's got a visual update. That's exciting. Letting me draw the card also gets me to card 210D, yeah. Hell yeah, Pedro. Good luck with your work. The Verdant Catacombs is a little annoying because it means they might have orcs for me. But they looted away Wheel of Fortune. I don't think they looted away Wheel of Fortune if they have orcs handy, right? Cryptic Command would be really nice, but I'm just going to slam Batterskull here, I think. Get Spell Pierced. Sounds like me. I wonder if I should have put the list on the bottom so it didn't get milled. What are the lyrics saying? You can look up the track yourself. Look up that's something you can do. If you want to fucking Google it. I don't know Japanese, friend. It's their track featuring Tom Morello. You can just Google fucking Baby Metal Tom Morello translation. You'll get there. That's troubling. Now my absence of Batterskull and Cryptic Command. That's kind of a big deal. They mill Palantir and we one-shot them. Well, the Blocking Bliss doesn't do any damage with Palantir. That's why I was talking about binning it, keeping it in the deck. Our deck has a rough time actually killing people. So losing Palantir is kind of a big deal. After this week, I'm not going to have any viewers left. It's fucking wild. Yeah, they showed us plenty of artifacts in game 1, Snapclopen. As well as that one. Well, the Interpreter's sick here, huh? Did we oust the Kappa Cannoneer to be able to redraw with those clue tokens and everything? What's my best rip here? Metamorph, maybe? Metamorph would be hot. We could crew Shortcut and serve in and then like make them chump with their 5/5. The issue is like hard winning after that, right? I think we just have to draw. Could turn one of these into a 4/4. I think that's better than making another 1/1. Not surprised to see the chump. Carnage isn't doing a whole lot else. Oh, I should have inverted that order from how I had it. If they Wheel of Fortune, I lose the Snapcaster now. Whereas in the other order, I would draw it if they wheeled. They've got a Jace that can down tick on Wheel of Fortune. It might be their best bet, is the issue. Yeah, I mean, that's what Short Guy does, right? Just keeps on feeding you the gas. Sure. Yeah, I could easily see losing because I misordered the fucking Snapcaster there. Doesn't feel great. Those like quick decisions you put like almost no thought into, and then like wait a minute, and that gets super mad at him. Nice. Hmm. I like the amount of mana this makes, but I don't actually want to draw 2 cards, I don't think. Yeah, I think that'd be bad. Three steps ahead could be real interesting here. Simeon Spirit Guide exiled. I feel like this time Spiral helps me out a lot. I could 3 steps ahead, counter that, and clone Candelabra. Why don't I just... Yeah, the one thing I was worried about at this stage of the game was just, like, decking. So... I'm, like, pretty happy about that Spiral is all. Yeah, I feel like I have a distinct mana advantage, Is the bot broken? Oh, for record? Yeah. Their Candelabra? They don't have a Candelabra. And we have 2 hard counters. This is actually sick. 3 steps ahead, copying Candelabra to untap. We can, like, Shortkai it back. I think we let this resolve. Worried about another counter from them. No, they can go to the second main phase and make me lose my blue, so I wouldn't be able to, like, counter again with this. We're gonna lose our ability to counter with this again later this turn anyway. Unless it has to do with, like, this stack specifically, which makes me think that I should Cryptic right now. And then if they counter the Cryptic, then we can redraw the 3 steps and play it when we still have blue in the pool. I'm just saying, if they had another counter here, and they had a counter spell for the Cryptic, then my Cryptic would get countered. The 3 steps ahead would get memory lapsed on top of the library, and then with the Skydiver still on the stack, we could activate Shortkai and redraw and use the counter. But if we instead, like, dicked around with countering the memory lapse or whatever, they can go to the second main phase, drain all my pool of blue, and, like, I won't be able to use that blue for the rest of this turn, right? was my thought. Might just untap here. Maybe untapping is bad. They could like land Minsc and Boo now. Be annoying. Oh, Minsc is under leyline. Sick. No, this is like game 3. Then I'm just gonna simply pass. They milled 6. Amazing. Sure. Yeah, the game's still going, but it's over. Should have untapped. Should have bounced my mana vault. It's gonna use a little bit of my clock. Plenty of time here. Well, I still have a candelabra, so we could even do more than this, but it seems like plenty, right? Oh, yeah. Am I supposed to counter that? I think that's fine. Still have 3/4/4s connecting, right? They're late 8. Cyclonic Rift is not in the cube, no. It was way back in the day. It was like pretty good for a while. In like blue-green ramp type decks. UT Rift on tap, kill you. Did you have a fun turn, Jace Raider? Was this good for you? I'm prepared to go to damage. Wish I'd gotten in this deck. This deck's... It's a little hard for us to kill people. Could have used like one more gasoline engine, like synthesizer or Urza. I've seen more exciting 5s. Oh, really, Ziffa? I don't think it was my craziest than this week. Got me. At least now we don't have tension between holding up reprieve or running out talisman. Just slam the card. Oh yeah, that Eureka game? That was a sick one. The opponent had sneak attack up. I still just like gleefully slammed Eureka. Dueling Blightsteals and Shadow Spears. Oh, those Merit Lodge tokens, yeah. Yeah, how often do you see Merit Lodge tokens trade in combat, Oh, the Ren's rebuying Sturmine. Alright, you win. That's good enough for me. Where I am Binding again. Binding should just be in the main deck over the Nexus. So much better. So I really like a fast shortcut, but we don't have any blue mana. And that is a big issue, actually. Come on. Come on. Nice. Card's good against me. The treasure that we have there is kind of precious. I could have used it to burn to play this oust out, but them continuing to give treasure is interesting with a strip mine plan. Currently we have 2 pilots that can block. So I gotta imagine they have an answer to a pilot token. Sure. Maybe I should be blocking the 4/1 here. And then just untap and dam. Might not be able to dam. There we go. So the Academy is going to get strip mined, is one thing to think about. So we definitely want to be able to play out the Chalice. So do it for 2, and then just play Dam. We say we beat this Crucible lock. Yeah, I should be at 7 right now instead of 5 if I thought through my blocks on their turn a little bit better. Nice. Mana Vault's still starting to look a little scary. The extra 2 life might end up being real important. I guess I can like oust my own token. It sounds kind of miserable. How good was this fucking Shorkai, huh? Unreal Magic card. Do I want to go into bolt range? I'm gonna untap it. I'm gonna hold the pilot token back for blocking hasters and such. Shitty O-ring. I mean, it was a 2-mana O-ring. Pretty good. We get Minced Goldvein Hydra. Given they put in a bunch of treasure, which sounds awful. But I think it's the best line here. I can oust, then I have to deal with it later. I kind of want to oust my own thing. Just worried about dying to some other haster now that we're killing Hydra, though. Opponent's still got 3 cards over there. Oh yeah, their decks are very good. Multiple Moxen, Stripmine Crucible, like mono good cards, good threats. Could hold up Reprieve. Maybe that's good. I was thinking about ousting my own pilot token, but maybe holding Reprieve's better. Got kind of a weird line where I metamorph pilot token. That can't be right? I guess it doesn't quite work. Because I can't metamorph the pilot token and play Bliston too. So I might as well just activate Shorkai. What's this brewing? Just doing regular artifact stuff. In this game, my opponent, like, turn 2 strip locked me or whatever, so it's been a long one. It's been a grindy one. Railway Brawler. So they're threatening to make an 8/8. So we can't snap cast back 3 steps ahead because we just simply don't have enough blue mana here. I guess I needed to tap the Sacred Foundry instead of one of these islands. Hey, thanks, Olaf player. Yeah, I've been having a pretty good one. What if that's the one I'm supposed to reprieve instead of the dinosaur? What do you think? Should we untap it? That was a sick fucking game. That was a rough one. Oh my god. We can all unclench, everybody. I'm gonna jam an ad during the sideboarding here and go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I returned! Yeah, wild game, huh? Opponent's deck's very good. Just like the best threats. Plus a bunch of Moxen and shit. Bunch of Moxen and Crucible Lock. Let's see if we can win on the draw. Yeah, I like Oust against them, but I don't think I can keep the rest of this. Hey, the world hates Paul. Thanks for the 17 months there. Yeah, it's literally the play that I did, right, Wombat Man? When I lethaled them. The Ballista can also go face, too. We were just killing them. There's no reason to kill the dinosaur. But you watched me clone the dinosaur. It was sweet. Candelabra works, right? I play Candelabra, play Academy, taps for 2. Yeah. I just brought a cup of ice to my lips like I was going to take a drink of something tasty. Because I had not poured my tea yet. So we could hold up Cryptic this turn, which is mighty tempting. But I think I'm just going to Shorkai activate. Yeah, movie theater soda, exactly. That conversation broke my brain. Oh, that's sick. When dashing wouldn't have been lethal this turn, because we could have chumped the Death Greeter, and I would have gone to fucking 1. Yeah, just one chatter. Was very confused. I was really hoping they were just gonna like snapple Garrick here. If you find a sweeper, we can turn off the strip mine lock. Wouldn't that be good? Hey, Arahibs, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 21 months. Not often you want to play this on 0, but it's +1 mana this turn if I played on 0 and then untap the Academy with Candelabra. And it's mana neutral if I run it out for mana. And we are a smidge short on mana. Kind of regretting not keeping that preordain earlier. Is that useful? I don't think that's useful. Do I have the mana to attack with it? I don't think so, right? I'm like a little short. I can untap the Academy and then it taps for 4. So I'd play the Batterskull out and only have 2 mana up. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. Well, Garrett can't ult. Why did I discard the preordain over the island? Because I wanted to make sure I had my land drop next turn. And I figured Shorkai was going to give me enough cards so I'd find one of my 2 sweepers in the next bunch. Living on the edge, certainly am. Well, several turns ago, Duke the Mushroom. So the preordain would have actually found me the sweeper a turn sooner. So, like, if I had kept the preordain instead of the island, then I would still have my Academy. It would just be much better. Yeah, 1,000,002 is a little scary with the incubator token there on 6. Garrick upticking. Oh, is this a Hydra? For Exaxes? Get out of town. Get out of town. Yeah, it looks like my decision with the loot on Shorkai ended up costing me the game. Well, maybe. Like, if I sweeper a 2 in sooner, maybe they just, like, have the Hydra anyway. Because I'd only be at 3, right? Close game, though. Super close. Don't we run the draw for that one? What happened this draft? What are you talking about? We drafted a good deck. Their deck looks really good when it finds Strip Mine every game. Yeah, I think their deck looks really good even when they don't find Strip Mine, but we might have been able to win that last game. Have some mana to activate our tokens and stuff. Oh, sure, is Endy. Yeah, I looked at doing the draft portion. We saw like a late channel in pack 1. And then Sneak Attack wheeled, so like I had the idea that, okay, if I see some Eldrazi, we were already solidly Academy. So I thought if we saw some Eldrazi, then maybe I would make that work. But it didn't. I keep on forgetting to main deck the Leyline Binding. Very unsporting to attack the mana base, yeah, right? Very unsporting. Possible this hand should have been a mole, by the way. I really do like looking aggressively for workshops and academy, because the next is so much better with those cards. Similar to our last round opponent, building around strip mine, right? I think we have to preordain, go looking for oust. Don't really want them to untap with Rafellos. It's sort of dodgeball game here. Like, preordaining and like looking at 3 cards towards the card that your deck needs to function is worse than looking at 7 cards when you mull, right? Like, you're more likely to find Academy if you mull than if you cast a preordain. People didn't really understand that about blue-green survival back in the day. They were all like, why aren't you playing brainstorms? You can find your survivals. It's like, but but that's not... Interesting. Some pretty good cards on top. You like the new font? Yeah, I like the art overhaul. They look more like the old frame cards. New font king. Well, it's actually the old art, right? The old font. Like, that's the original font the Magic cards had. So they like updated it to what it should be. Takes some getting used to. Yeah. Any kind of change takes a little bit of getting used to, for sure. Awesome. I was hoping the Garrick would down tick, because now a flying servo could maybe clear the Garrick. A Comic Sans joke, very original. I used to have that font saved. I forget what it was called. I think I used it on a shirt at some point. Could try and cycle the tower. I think I'm just going to play it out. I think I can just use, like, all my lands right now. I guess if you cycle, you're more likely to find Academy. Yay. Wait, did they skip the whole match? Was that game 1? I feel like that was game 1. I had to stop it.